And if you need a car, go see Rudy, Cuban gynecologist, American car salesman.
Please go to the research triangle of High Point, North Kakalaka, where you can start your credit revolution.
Freedomize an SUV of your own.
Freedomize, exactly. We have guard dog, but someone stole it.
Yes. I love that commercial. I love Rudy. Rudy is a real man, and that is exactly how he speaks. I did a show in High Point one time, and I forced myself to go to that car a lot.
That is awesome.
And he did get a new dog. What's going on, Jack? All right, guys. Beyond Bushido, and tonight we have on a good friend of ours, a sponsor to the show. Our good friend here, Mr. Jeffrey U-Haul. He is the owner, proprietor, and king efficient badass of the Fight House Atlanta. It is the premier boxing and kickboxing school in the Georgia state. Fuck it, the state. I'll just say that. I'm going to go all the way with it. And if you want to learn how to be a badass and you want to learn boxing, and if you just want to become a better person, come see our friend Geoff, who is joining us tonight. Geoff, thank you so much for joining us tonight, sir.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
The only man who could probably steal the water from Chattanooga better than the Atlanta government.
Absolutely. Now, Geoff, besides all that, also a lot of people might reckon what they don't know is Geoff is actually going to be on this week's House of Gold saga as Captain Killmonger, as Pepper Bottom decides he wants to become hard AF for the saga. This saga is called Pepper Bottom Gets Hard AF. Geoff, you did an amazing job on it. What did you think filming for the first time like that?
First, I want to say, the second, I want to say that shit was fun. So, like, I've never done anything like that before. I am the worst self-promoter and the worst advertiser of anything. Like, my skill set is to be able to dispatch the enemies of my constitution. Like, the people that come across, like, anybody who's going to do evil, like, I'll destroy them with my bare hands. But, so that was a completely new experience for me. But I appreciate the fact that you gave me the opportunity to do it, and I had a lot of fun. So
yeah. Well, to me, this is absolutely some of my favorite stuff I filmed. Thank you so much for being a part of that, and I can't wait to debut it later this week. It debuts a lot of guns, a lot of tobacco, a lot of alcohol, a lot of knives.
So the ATF is all over this. And number two, did you finally take Pepper Bottom out of his tanning station that you had locked up?
Yeah, I believe that episode was supposed to come out today. I'm not sure, but Recon did save him. That was Friday's episode.
Yes, because Recon was there, but yet Recon also was doing Recon things. So
yes, I believe that's on YouTube already. But yeah,
sorry, I catch it up on Facebook. Sorry.
Yeah, the House of Gold YouTube channel is up and running, folks. Go check it out. You can see more of those videos. But Geoff, you actually have been an MMA fan from back in the day. You used to be a big fan of Pride fighting, you told me.
Absolutely.
And
the old days, man. Back when those guys, every one of those guys was a master at something. My primary complaint with MMA these days, like particularly with UFC, is that, I mean, people go to a UFC gym and they box for 10 months. They do Muay Thai for 10 months, and they do jiu-jitsu for 10 months. And now all of a sudden, now they're fighting. That's a very different story from the original, Pride days and back in the old days. I mean, these dudes were doing this shit for 10 years, right? And they were learning enough stuff, but they'd still be a master. Some of them would be older, and they'd show up, and they'd be like, oh, I've been a master at this thing for, 15 years, and I've done this other thing for another 10 years. And the vicious application of force by somebody who knows what they're doing you can see, you watch Pride for 10 minutes and you compare that to UFC these days, and you can see just a huge skill difference. So one of the things.
Oh, absolutely. Like you'd see Fedor coming in, and Fedor would be using Sambo. You'd see the Gracies with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. You'd see Alistair Overeem, who was a monster kickboxer.
Oh, yeah.
just to give examples.
Valentin Overeem, I think, was one of those rare guys that didn't get a big shot, but I think even he was better than Alistair, even though Alistair has the longer career.
I could absolutely agree with that.
The one thing I did love about Pride was they also brought in some of the other disciplines. Like, who would have thought these two rugby cats from New Zealand would actually have a decent Pride fight?
Or my boy Sakuraba, I'm telling you,
Sakuraba.
See, I was a big jiu-jitsu guy, so I was always a big Brazilian top team fan. So Hikaru Rona and the Frick Nogueiras and all those guys, and Murilo Bustamante. So.
Well, coming from pro wrestling and Carl Gotch background, I absolutely was back in Sakuraba from the beginning.
Exactly.
Yes, you were.
You can't beat those bright pink shorts.
Exactly.
Those are orange. Those are orange. We have said that those are orange.
Orange. Sure.
Orange. Now, Geoff, just to give you some background, what you have been watching was UWFI, which was Nobuhiko Takada's company. Takada was actually the gentleman who helped create Pride Fighting. After UWF shut down, he started Pride Fighting. Now, right before Pride Fighting, he had his hand in this promotion right here that you're about to see, which is called Pancrase.
Right.
So what we're pretty much doing is we're still revving up to start getting to the Pride fights. But now that we've gone through some of the UWFI stuff and we've gone through some of the Fujiwara Gumi stuff, which was a lot more pro wrestling.
Right.
Now we're going to go into Pride Fighting, where we're going to start seeing some of the legends. We're going to see Pancrase. We're going to see Ken Shamrock. We're going to see Uncle Suzuki. We're going to get to see Boss Rutan, Frank Shamrock, the NOIs.
Oh, be still
Guy Metzger.
Yes. Guy Metzger. Yes, early days Guy Metzger. So you're going to get to see a lot of guys that you're going to remember from your favorite days of Pride Fighting. And so we figured what a better episode to bring you on than to bring you on for this. Now, Geoff, before we get that out of the way, do you want to give the address to the Fight House or some information how people can find out more info on the Fight House?
Sure. So Fight House Atlanta is in Sandy Springs. It's not a boxing gym. It's a fight house. So when I was in the military, I trained unarmed combat. Obviously, I trained armed combat too, but I trained unarmed combat predominantly. I did it for 12 years in the Army. I did it for another 6 years before. So we focus on being able to protect yourself and inculcating a sense of honor, discipline, and duty in the people who come and train with us. Just because, there's a lot of boxing gyms out there, but boxing on its own is just one particular skill set that can enhance others. But I don't believe in training anything to such a degree that it limits you. So if you want to come show up and learn how to change your life by applying discipline and adhering to a set of principles and enriching yourself as a human, come see us. We're at 195 Hildebrand Drive, Sandy Springs, Georgia, 30328. And we will definitely give you a new set of skills that can enhance your experience in life and make you a better member of society.
And what is that website that you have?
Website?
Sorry, Air Force guy. My bad. The Air Force guy thinks he might.
Yeah.
You can find the Fight House on Facebook, on Instagram.
It's
Facebook.
Fight_house_ATL is our Instagram. If you just look up Fight House Atlanta on Facebook, you can see that or see our webpage.
Yeah,
I'm not a very
definitely.
Hey, I told you I'm not a good self. I mean, if you want to learn how to kill somebody with your bare hands, I'm your dude. But when it comes to like computers and shit,
it's
all
we
good.
can only do so much with that.
That's what we have. That's what James is for, right up there. Jesus, James, you need to dye that fucking beard. How did it turn so gray so quick?
This is called 16 years in the military right here, okay?
No, it just turned gray over a week. I want you to show footage from last week's episode. It was not that great. What the fuck happened to you in a week?
You have
That's what
no
I
idea.
I bet I don't. Fucking A. That's why I stay single.
No, it's not just that. There's all the other things going on. But
all right. So James, what do we have in store in this week's episode? Episode 1 of Pancrase.
Well, we're going to start with the UFC Fight Pass, which has a very extensive Pancrase. We got the consulate coming out. No Latin mass freaking destruction device there. Okay, I was a good boy. Don't hit me. Don't hurt. Okay, I might be white, but I had Latino babysitters. I got hit hard with the consulate. Damn it.
Chancla, goddamn you.
Okay, wait. That's what you guys say it, okay? That's what you guys say it. The Boricua version, okay?
Boricua.
Exactly. So actually, I don't know the fight card because the UFC doesn't give you the fight card. So they just give you, hey, we're going to do this. So this is the road to Championship 1. So we're just going to go in this completely 100% in the blue. We're off we go in the wild blue yonder, as we say in the Air Force. So
there you go. So like James said, go ahead, fire up your UFC Fight Pass. We're going to go to Pancrase episode 1.
The Pancrase Road to Championship 1, to be exact.
Road to Championship 1.
Because,
we're going to go live with this.
And we're going to be starting
in 3, 2, 1. You watched half the card.
I didn't.
Why the fuck is it half lit?
I have no idea.
Fight Pass is so not user friendly. What the fuck?
It is not. That's the problem. Okay.
Damn you, Dana.
He's more worried about doing the Mortal Kombat Island right now, okay? Or how John Oliver delightfully put it as UFC. SEA.
No, I still say, listen to me. All that is the fucking Enter the Dragon fucking island, okay? Dana's going to chop his own hand off, and he's going to have all the fucking cool accessories right here.
No. He's going to make Eddie Bravo do that. He's going to make Eddie Bravo do that. He's not going to make himself do that.
Probably. Okay,
so
we have the young boys coming out first.
Oh, look at all this piss and vinegar coming out.
Oh, yeah, he's ready. He's got his purple trunks. I think he's wearing UWFI trunks.
Is he going to represent Takada there? No, that's light blue, sir. I hate to break it to you.
That is not light blue. That is lavender purple.
No, I don't know.
That's almost as purple as this damn shirt right here.
It is not the Macho Man purple there, sir. It is not too sweet to be sour.
Purple is definitely your color, Eric.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It is a royal color.
Very hard. Hey, chicks love the grimace look. Listen, with all of us in quarantine, none of us are in shape. I can get away with the fucking dad bod, so I'm going full grimace this fucking summer. I'm ready.
Which is different between...
and we have a running young boy, yes.
Oh, yes.
He's ready.
Oh.
You know what's coming when you have the running young boy.
Oh, someone's about to get bitch smacked hard.
Yes.
Okay, so we need to actually hear who this is.
Well, we missed that one.
Oh no! Is this Katsunumi? Oh no! Oh no!
I believe it may be.
That's an angry young man.
That really is. Here we go. I'm looking over the card right now. I'm going to go ahead and say this is Manabu Yamada versus Katsuyomi Inagaki.
Yes.
So this is the young boy fight right here. Ooh, there is some good fights on this card, though. Ooh.
I'm looking at it right now. Hold on.
Yeah. That's a damn good card tonight. Yeah.
Here we go.
Geoff, you're for a treat for tonight. So here we go. Young boy already charging.
And
Ooh,
here
look at
we
that
go
fucking
for the
setup,
ankle lock.
right into a fucking knee bar. Oh, no, that's knee bar territory right there. He's going for. He's trying to fucking go for that knee bar right off the bat. He saw a
Yes,
young
he
boy
is.
running,
Oh.
and he said, "I'm not dealing with this." Oof!
Oh,
Immediately. Oh boy,
yeah,
we're already
yeah.
starting.
That's a hamstring stretch right there. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's got good quadricep there. He's nice and
that
limber
is
now.
absolutely purple, James. The other guy's wearing blue.
Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. He is rocking the grimace
There
look.
you
Okay,
go.
I will
He is
admit.
right. That's right. Team Grimace. Okay, that's the way it goes.
And Wayne is in.
Oh, so you're like, this is just put over there. All right, that's awesome.
This is fantastic. Whoop, and we got some good stretching of it going on.
Yes.
And this poor kid is just gonna deal with it for now. This is automatically off. Oh Jesus! Look at how that knee's being. Oh Jesus! That has to be it. Fucking A. How is that not it right there? Geoff, you ever had your knee bent in a knee bar like that where you could actually see your knee coming out the other side of the knee?
One time, so I was in a couple of combatives tournaments in the Army, and I never really got knee bar. Nobody really tried to bend my knee backwards real bad, but I did have it. So we were doing what we like our equivalent of gi training in our BDUs, and I had a guy that he was in my guard trying to choke me with a collar choke, and I was like, "Okay, guy, go ahead. Like, you go ahead and burn yourself out trying to choke me." And so I would just lift up my hips when I wanted to breathe, and I just let him keep going until his forearms burnt out, and then I rolled him into an enchilada, and I was like, "I'm gonna dig my elbow in your face while you're upside down."
Well, that's the end of fight one after he bent the guy's knee completely the wrong fucking direction.
I believe that he might have a torn muscle or at least a torn ligament somewhere.
Listen to me. The young boy's leg is completely fucked. Purple is celebrating as much as he can. He is so happy. Hoogie! Meanwhile, this poor kid, absolutely, his knee has just been totally ripped to shreds.
Yeah, he's not walking very well.
They're not even using the Japanese magic water on his leg right now to try and heal it up.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
Yes. The Japanese magic water will not work on that knee bar.
No. Look at the he is not Genki Sudo like that. He is definitely not doing that.
I am a big fan of his starting to be mullet.
Oh yeah, he's definitely good brothering it hard.
He's starting to get there little by little, and now he's going to check on him. I don't understand the idea of just pouring water on the ligament to make it better. This kid has legitimately, his knee is separated from his entire leg right now.
Yes.
While this guy is putting on a pose down show for the ages for everybody.
Oh, he is definitely posing.
What
Chris,
a fucking piece of shit. Well, no, he can't leave the ring. Okay, maybe I would. Listen to me. What I do is a different story, okay?
I have literally watched you bounce a freaking mouthpiece about into 5 rows off the mat after freaking liver shotting somebody, okay?
Okay, well, he was a member of the Aryan Race Fight Club, so he deserved it.
He did. Okay, I will definitely say that. He deserved everything he got. But
I didn't realize it hit the 5th row, but granted.
Sorry, I was paying attention to that after I was like cursing at you the entire damn time. So, what do you expect from me?
I like you see, and this should remind people where MMA is dangerous when you have murderers who know what they're doing. You have a situation like this where they're trying to figure out how to get the kid out the ring while his knee is completely, the knee and leg are disjointed right now. They are not connected.
No, they have ceased to be. They are no longer.
Yeah. They are trying to get. Oh God, they had to fucking.
They tore his boot off.
Yes, they did. And up he goes like he can walk.
Yeah.
Come on, kid. It's the 90s. You can walk it off.
This is 94.
Yeah. 90s MMA is like those 1920s videos when you see a guy get hit by a legitimate car and they go, stand him up before he dies.
It's Buster Keaton going on. No,
exactly. That is exactly what's happening here.
Yeah, we're getting Buster Keaton level of Hollywood. Yes. Oh,
God. This guy is too busy celebrating. So now we're on the match 2.
I hope. Yes. Hopefully, this is Matt Hume versus Scott Bizak. I'm going to say
Bessick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which will absolutely entertain me to no end.
Hey, Matt, I'm about to eat because I'm starving, so I'm gonna mute myself.
You better eat.
Yeah,
dude.
Come
on. I ate jalapenos wrapped in turkey 2 weeks ago on the show.
Last week. You know, it was 2 weeks ago. It was last week.
No, that was 2 weeks ago. Last week I behaved because I got.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. Oh yeah. No. We had the pizza argument, which I still don't understand completely, but we'll do that in another time. Oh, do not mute your mic, Geoff. Don't mute your mic.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We almost got censored. We always had that inappropriate thing, like in the inappropriate Skype meetings where but I'm going to censor that just in case we see something we're not supposed to see. Oh, man. Look at this guy. He looks like...
Scott Bessick is ready for war. And where, I have no idea.
What the fuck is he wearing?
He's got his best Sports Authority wrestling singlet on.
Sports Authority?
No, that's a woman's singlet.
That is a woman's singlet, sir.
That is a woman's wrestling singlet.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, poor Scott Bessick had no idea what he was in for.
He's about to face the man who creates one of the better gyms, one of the first original MMA gyms in the United States, Matt Hume.
Yes, he absolutely is, and Matt Hume is a legit fucking terrorist. Terrorista. Matt Hume's was he was a man of a different level, Pancrasian wrestler. He's the head trainer to Demetrius Rumble Johnson, Bibiano Fernandez. He's trained Josh Barnett, Tim Bowish, Bob Sapp, Chris Lieben, fucking Sakurai, all the good ones. James, go ahead and let him know. There he is.
Look at him. He looks like, oh God, he looks like Bloodsport, who was the freaking Spanish kickboxer from freaking Bloodsport. Oh, look at this guy. And I remember when he was training Maha Sakurai in Pride. And as I lost both guys, by the way, so I'm flying solo here. We're doing a free fall by solo here. But Matt Hume, when he was training Maha Sakurai, was just an absolute who's who. He was the pretty much what you would call the American Booker for Pride. He would bring everybody that he could. And so he is in his Muay Thai shorts. Looks like he's got Gary Goodrich next to him. And he is in fighting shape. And this poor son of a bitch is in trouble. He is in a bad news bears situation. Oh my God. Yeah. Check his stuff because he's about to kill somebody. This is actually the best in shape Matt Hume I've ever seen. So this is going to be an interesting situation. Once he got back, started eating more geoduck and good sushi and freaking everything that Seattle has to offer. And the men in the women's wrestling singlet with a bad mustache. I don't know if this guy knows what he's doing, but we're about to find out because I've never seen this. I haven't seen a lot of Matt Hume actually fight. Mostly I know him from him being a good trainer in Seattle. So I don't know why they're checking it twice, but hey, you got to do what you do here. Matt Hume is definitely the lighter of these fighters, definitely giving up quite a like 4 inches of reach and also probably 50 pounds of weight, but he does a freaking beautiful outside trip and a freaking side control here. Oh, palm strike right to the forehead, you dumb bitch. Slaps him, you dumb fuck. But he's going to keep that headlock there because he's silly. Oh, he's getting he's getting the forearm to the face. He's getting some small joint manipulation here. Working in for an armbar and into a paintbrush situation and an inverted key lock is what some people call it. And that hurt the guy enough to let him go. Oh, punch in the belly. Knee right into the gut there. And he's sitting here waiting. Oof. Those belly shots are there for days. And poor Scott doesn't like that and rolls over. And he's in for the choke. And he's got it deep, folks. I can't see. Oh, yep, he's got it. Hands are tight. And Scott is out. Scott is unconscious, folks. He is he is trying to swallow his tongue at the moment, and he is now woken up. And he is not good, folks. He gone. Exactly, Wayne. He gone. He is choked out. He is now trying to realize what the fuck just happened. And he even said what happened. And freaking Matt, he was like, I choked your ass out. Congratulations. Go take off your woman's freaking wrestling singlet and get out of my face.
Legitimately wearing a women's wrestling singlet.
Yes.
Look at that high cut for cleavage.
Yes. Matt Hume was he looks freaking dangerous here in this. Oh,
he was a monster back then. He was an absolute monster.
I never got to see him fight a lot, so that's my problem. I never got to see him fight, so I only know him as a trainer for like Maha and all those guys coming from the United States. He did
some Mars fights. He did Pancrase. I think he did early UFC also.
Okay.
Like, he came in like after 12. He did like 2 or 3 fights after UFC 12.
Okay.
So who do we have coming up now?
Fouquet versus Toon Stelling. Exactly. Well, so what are you chomping on today? Because I had a wonderful chicken parmesan from Chick-fil-A.
Hunan beef.
Ooh, Hunan beef.
Yeah, I've been busy all day and I haven't had a chance to eat, so there's some more hate coming my way pretty soon. So that'll be fun. I love the size of these crowds.
Yeah, this is actually
the UWFI kid.
Well, this is in the Kurikan Hall or the Kokiki-Con or the Nippon Budokan, however you want to say it. It's all the same place.
Budokan's a different place from Kurikan.
Is it? I thought it was the same thing. Oh,
Budokan's in Tokyo, but it's a small venue.
Okay.
I love those old Pancrase shirts and hoodies. I really want one.
I'm just the neon line green and the freaking mullet going on. I mean, we got full 90s going down.
That's yellow, James. I'm really trying to get worried about your vision.
I'm not really paying attention. Okay. Let's be honest. I'm having to do like 5 things here at once. Okay, give me a thing. I was just having to comment on a Matt Hume fight. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a minute.
Hey, you did a good job. I assume.
Exactly. You're gonna hear this go. That fucking sucked.
We'll find out.
Find out in the podcast brought to you by Rat Salad Review. Please go to Rat Salad Review on iTunes and Android and Stitcher, Spotify, all those places. Please listen to the show and other great shows on Rat Salad Review.
Yes. Timo Tolki, one of our podcasters, is actually going to be doing a live acoustic set this Friday. He's going to do a live stream of a acoustic set. Go check out Timo Tolki on social media to get more information because that should be a lot of fun.
He did his test today, and that was fantastic.
Really? I didn't get to hear
it. It was really quick, but he was testing out everything, make sure it worked.
Good. I love Timo.
Yes. Great friend of the show and was a guest host and did his great commentary on the great Pride fight between Don Fry and Takayama. He looks like a great never mind. Never mind. Never mind. It's not that. It's Boss fucking Rootin in the house.
For the
everybody.
gusto, folks. Straight for the fucking gusto. Fuck what you heard. The man is in the building.
We've got a bad man.
We have the baddest man in all of Holland. We
have El Guapo.
El Guapo Boss Rootin, and he's taking on Kazu Takahashi.
Damn, I feel
Takahashi
for poor.
Good back then.
Yes, he did. I feel for Takahashi because he's about to get fucked up.
He's about to live in a world of shit. This is a very angry Boss Rootin. Back in the days when he had points to prove at all points, at all times.
Yes, this is pre. I'm gonna get drunk and be on a broadcast. This is pre. I'm gonna be an actor. This is pre UFC heavyweight champion Boss fucking Rootin. This is when he was a killer.
I remember this fight. I remember this fight now.
Bad things are happening, folks. Bad news is coming.
Oh, boy.
And I feel for poor Takahashi because he's actually a really good fighter.
Oh, boy.
But he is not ready for heel Boss Rootin because his boss has the goatee going.
Boss Rootin, no, the goatee grew a Boss Rootin to prove how bad he was, okay? Oh, boy.
And Geoff gets to sit here and watch this. Oh, no. I thought he was ready.
Where did Geoff go?
He went away. He was not ready. He was not ready for El Waffle.
He's trying to use the grappling.
No, this is Takahashi.
Had to come back for.
Yeah.
You came back for Boss fucking Rootin. Yes, you did.
We're not.
Bong, bong, bong. Oh, my God.
Yes, it's coming.
Oh, easy. Takahashi goes for a good freaking knee bar into a freaking heel hook. But Boss.
And here comes the slaps. Don't you ever do this.
Bang it up, bang it up, bang.
Now, you see here, he tries to take my leg, but he can't do that to El Guapo.
No, he can't. And then he'll say, instead of him taking his knee, I take his knee and I rip all of his ligaments out. And now, Takahashi has no ligaments in his left knee whatsoever because they have been officially torn out. That is bone on bone. He just threw a kick on bone. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Here it comes.
Oh.
You see how Boss does not move all that much? He will step.
Yeah.
At that point in time.
Takahashi just realized his knee is now in like a million places. He just realized.
You try to kick Boss Rootin with your bad knee.
A knee that he just ripped all the ligaments out from a heel hook.
And that's it. And now the dance and now the jumping splits take place to celebrate.
Yes, exactly. As you decided to fight El Guapo.
This is why you don't fuck around with knee bars, kids. Don't ever play with them. Learn how to do them right, or else that's going to be your buddy.
Yes. Heel hooks are bad, and he's now saying, like, well, what'd you get him with? I got to be the heel hook. Yes. You'll see what he did was he tried to go for my knee, so I went for his knee, and I won. Oh, yes.
How do you try and kick with the knee that just been ripped to shits? You were a dummy.
That's what he got up. He's trying to fire him up, and oh, Oh no.
I love Boss Rutan.
Watch them.
This brings me such joy.
Yes. Oh, look at all the young boys there. Look at all those angry young men that turn into angrier old men who are still beating people up to this day.
Are we gonna get a Boss Rutan promo?
Oh, what are we gonna get a Boss Rutan promo?
I just saw him run by the timekeeper.
He did.
Oh no, now he's back.
Nope, he's doing the good guy. Good guy boss.
Hey, I'm so sorry I ripped your knee out. And then I made you kick me with the same knee, but you know, it was either that or I go ding-a-da-ding-a-da-dang, and then boom, and I cut your throat.
And now you're dead. And now the fight is over because you're dead.
Whoa! Don't do that to El Guapo.
El Guapo. You see, when you're in a bunch of fights, you can't be doing stuff like this.
This is 2 fights in a row where somebody got their knee ripped to shreds and they don't know how to get him out of the ring.
I love this organization so much.
Come on, get
Wild
up!
West.
Get up! I can't get up. My knee is ripped to shreds. Get up!
How angry is Minoru Suzuki in the back, just waiting for these be like, you better get the fuck back here. If you're not walking back here, I'm going to stretch the unholy hell when you get better. I'm gonna rip the other knee just for giggles.
Oh.
How far is that away from the truth there, EA?
Not far at all. The real question is, where's the rest of the Japanese magic water to help heal it?
There is no magic water for that. El Guapo, it's impervious to that. He might have like broken the fibula there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a high possibility that fibula is left just floating around.
We already used the magic. We used the magic water already. Get the sports tape. Come on, stand them up. The 90s sports medicine and MMA rules.
Japanese medical.
We're out of the miracle water. Get the sports tape. Tape them up.
Even the referee has to tape his freaking ankle in place. I love this. The doctor is completely useless at this moment.
They fucking that's the heel of fucking Geoff, what do you think of this man's rap job to help the kid walk again?
Yeah, him waving his dick is actually more beneficial than that fucking tape job.
I really think that's the truth.
We were awful human beings. We were laughing at some dude who requires multiple knee surgeries to walk again, and yet we're laughing. Oh, there we go. Now he's finally taping the knee where all the damage really is. Oh, yes. Tape the ankle because a heel hook hurts the ankle, not the knee. Not the knee, the ankle. Oh, they're getting the gurney out for him, folks.
The Japanese gurney. He's going to fall off, that son of a bitch. I already see it. It's coming.
How is the Japanese table something so sturdy in the world, and yet they make something so flimsy? Yeah, and the stretcher is the most flimsy thing humanly possible.
And it's the old school style stretchers where they carry you with handles.
Yes.
There were wheeled stretchers by this point for a long time.
Ooh, that's actually a smart idea, putting the towel there so the knee doesn't bend anymore, so it doesn't create more damage from the heel hook.
That is ice. What is this tape job? This is the worst medical assistance I've ever seen in my life.
That's the referee, sir. That's the referee.
I mean, what the fuck is that helping? Geoff, have you ever seen this before?
Geoff, unmute your mic.
I haven't seen this match, but I've seen people get carted off in the stupidest ways ever. I knocked some dude out at Blazers in Columbus, Georgia. We had some stupid match there, and I just banged this kid up. He spit his mouth guard out, and his jaw was like sideways, like when he was laying down on the ground because he turned his head sideways. And something looked very wrong with his face, but nobody bothered doing anything about it. So instead of like putting like, I don't know, mouth guard back in his mouth and taping his jaw so it wouldn't move because it kind of looked like it was unhinged, they just moved his head around, making sure his neck wasn't broken, and his crooked jaw was rolling around back and forth in his face. It was the most disgusting thing ever. And if I wasn't so busy celebrating that I dropped this dude, I probably would have been grossed out, but I'm an asshole. So
No. We were just laughing at him in his knee just ripped apart.
But in all your years of combat sports, where does that helping of the injury rank as far as from a scale to 1 to 10 of
that's like
being very helpful?
It's like a 2. It's not the worst I've ever seen because I've seen some horrible ones. But that's not going to do any good for
Was it in front of that many people? About fucking 14,000 people?
No, it was in Columbus, Georgia. I mean, you could expect worse from Columbus,
This
Georgia.
is Tokyo, Japan.
Yeah.
On pay-per-view. 13,000 people live.
It's fine.
Or Columbus, Georgia. That was amazing. That was such bad job. Although Wayne did have a good point there, my boss Wayne, about boss ripping his nerves into about 1 million pieces. That probably did help his situation just a little bit.
Yes. And who's coming out now? Oh boy.
Oh boy. Is this going to be the Fouquet fight finally?
Yes.
Oh no. No. Poor Toon. Oh.
Toon Selling. What a fucking terrible name.
Hey, you know what? That's probably that has to be a fake name. He has to have something like freaking some Canadian name that we just don't want to say.
Dushan Mandic. It's a French Canadian name.
Oh, is he from Laval? Is he?
Yes. Dushan Mandic. That's his name.
Dushan Mandic. He's a douchebag from Laval.
Go ahead, Geoff.
You guys know who Frank Dukes is?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So he did a book signing tour, and I met him in Preston, Connecticut when he came to some stupid mall out there. I met him and Don Wells from Gilligan's Island on the same day because they both released books at the same time.
Uh-huh.
And you know, in that movie Bloodsport, they talk about how awesome Frank Dukes is and whatever. But when you see that guy, he's huge, right? Like this dude.
Yes.
And his fist is like the size of my head. So when I saw that, I'm like, it's really not that impressive when you're built like a brick shithouse and you could literally like crack my entire body out of you. So I always thought that was interesting. That's why I like watching the little guys fight, because the little guys that can fight, they don't have nearly the same inertia. So I appreciate their ability to generate force.
Yeah, when Frank Dukes doesn't look like Jean-Claude Van Damme, but he looks like Org from Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah, exactly.
Fouquet is about to murder this. We might get our first light blue win here.
Yeah.
We might, in this entire show, we might get our first light blue win.
What I love about Frank Dukes is he is so full of shit at all times.
Oh, yeah.
With everything he says, from his world records of punching through fucking bulletproof glass and all the other like fucking bullshit he can't do, but then there's stuff he really can do. Like he really can just break a bottom brick while hitting it. He actually can steal a coin from somebody's hand anytime he wants.
So why make up all the other bullshit when you're a legitimate badass?
Well, here's the thing. I don't think he's a legitimate badass.
You just think
of course, those are party tricks.
No.
Steal a coin from someone's hand, that's just fucking fast twitch muscle bullshit. But that's about Geoff, what's your opinion of Frank Dukes?
So I don't buy into the hype. You know what? I've been around fighting for a long time. I've been around warfare on every level, from like the individual combatant all the way up to like the grand strategic level. And I can tell you that hype never wins. It might sell tickets, But at the end of the day, the person who can more rapidly and more efficiently execute the fundamentals is always going to win. And that's time proven over and over and over again.
Yes.
If you can yank if you can yank a coin out of my hand, great. But you know what? While you're training all that extraneous bullshit, I'm going to be working on being able to hit you with a jab called a ghost jab, which doesn't have any type of telegraph in the beginning. And I'm going to be able to hit you with punches that you'll never see coming. So to me, doing all that extra shit, like, I get it. There's a lot of tradition there, but tradition's pretty fucking stupid if it's not geared towards making you a better fighter. And exhibitionism is not a good way to train fundamentals, in my personal opinion.
And this is coming from a guy from the Army, which the Army loves tradition.
Oh my God, the Army.
What would you say, in your opinion, Geoff, what would you say are the top 5 fighting styles in the world right now?
I don't know. It depends.
Not to do, but most proficient.
So, like, of course, I'm going to say boxing first because it's the most efficient and the most specific. When it comes down to it, you worry about the practical application of fundamentals for 2 things, right? Like, right here. That's it.
Yeah.
So you could dedicate the most amount of time into throwing punches, right? Keep your elbow down, extend your arm in a straight fashion because your body loves straight lines. So if you can use your bones to bear the weight and the force of the punch, you're going to fatigue at a slower rate. And all of those things can be applied to other martial arts, but it's just like, so when you're studying military history, you always look at the Peloponnesian War because it's the most well-documented, earliest set of simple circumstances. And boxing's the same thing. Boxing is like the Peloponnesian War of combat styles because it's got the least number of extraneous factors and you can look at a thing at the most bare essentials. And if you really want to understand the philosophical, artistic side of anything, you have to look at it for its bare essentials.
But now here's the question. Does Marcus of Queensberry rules get in the way of that with boxing?
Oh, absolutely. It's just like sport fencing, right? Fencing is all about angles. And if you look at like knights, you can see like the damage that suits of armor would collect. Like if you go to the battlefield at Agincourt or if you go to Towton, any of those big battles where there's still a lot of armor remaining, you could see that the trauma to all of those suits of armor came from the side. If we're adjusting for the fact that English arrows accounted for the greatest amount of casualties, where we actually saw 2 combatants in suits of armor swinging swords at each other. They didn't do it like they do in sport fencing, and they didn't do it in the movies. They did it much more like a boxing match where whoever gained superior foot position would be able to out-leverage the other person and be able to cut them down because they'd have much more access to striking the center line while remaining oblique to the opponent. So
that's what a lot of the Viking combatant. If you actually see like the Viking reenactments, it looks like a bunch of guys going around. Yeah, that was a kick to the face. So never mind. So yeah, they're constantly parrying to the right hand side to get right hand dominance.
And that is significantly more.
Toon is from Holland.
Yes. Okay.
And Baby Blue strikes again. I told you, if you wear Baby Blue, you're not gonna fucking win. If you wear Baby Blue or Powder Blue, you're never gonna fucking win in MMA.
And I've had it again,
time and time again. Now, James, what do you think is the most proficient fighting style?
For standing, I would say
having a seizure in the ring right now.
Yeah, as he's having a seizure, getting the magic water put on him. Standing up, I would say kickboxing or boxing, depending on how whatever discipline it is.
No, I'm not saying standing up. I'm saying all around.
All around, of course, I'm going to be more biased in saying jiu-jitsu because 80% of all fights go to the ground, and knowing a skill of submissions is a helpful way of winning the fight because you have a more substantial thing once the fight goes to the ground. Now, the 20%, you're in trouble because jiu-jitsu has a terrible stand-up game in most part, unless you train into it.
And now I'm going to piss you both off.
And now you're going to say wrestling.
He's going to say wrestling.
Pro wrestling. Pro wrestling.
So,
yes, you're going to say pro wrestling.
Right,
Yes.
what did Sakuraba do to be able to defeat all of the Gracies, right? He used wrestling because
Catch wrestling, yes.
Catch wrestling is the way that you defeat jiu-jitsu. Like, totally get that. I don't even have a counter argument for that. I agree with that 100%.
Now, let's also look at all the pro wrestler versus boxer matches that have happened through the years that were legitimate contests. The minute the pro wrestler just dropped to his back, the boxer did not know what to do.
Yeah, well, you just walk up and kick him in the sack.
And Wayne, the Kimbo guy, is going to start 100% standing up.
Yes. Honestly, I'll give you, if it's a stand-up fight, I would like to say my favorite variation that does involve a lot of boxing, 52 blocks. I'm going to go 52 blocks.
I mean, that I would say that's probably
prison fighting from New York City.
Box is great because it has you use your bones, right? And a good boxing coach will teach you to use your bones too. The problem is most boxing coaches are fucking garbage, and that's why the art of boxing is in such decline. Because the average boxing coach is a fucking idiot. I mean, if we're just being real. I've trained with people who are great.
Poor Fouquet. Sorry, Geoff. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Fouquet's learning how to walk again.
I've been there. I know how that feels.
Oh, boy.
Sorry, Geoff. Continue.
Ichiban!
No, he's saying one more fucking round. He's crying because he got knocked the fuck out. Oh, boy. He is concussed. He has no idea where he is.
Yeah, he has no idea where the fuck he's at.
3 of the young boys have officially quit.
Oh,
3 of the young boys have decided that, oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Where's Joe Rogan when you need him to interview him?
Oh, yes.
Fouquet. So, in this fight, what happened with your strategy? Oh, well, I left the toaster on, and so I didn't get enough orange juice.
My balls is hot.
Oh, boy. Poor Fouquet.
Yeah, poor Fouquet.
That was easily one of the most brutal fucking head kicks I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that was really.
Just put his head down in front of a Muay Thai, in front of a classically trained Dutch kickboxer, and did not expect the worst thing in the world to happen to him. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, if you ever watch any of Decker's old fights, man, like, I swear that guy could kick a fucking, like, oak tree in half. That dude
he could.
Was devastating.
My favorite videos to watch are Burakow Papalma doing kicking banana trees.
Right?
And
Yeah.
Watching him chopping the bastards.
20 times that thing falls over.
Yeah.
And the best is the entire time he's kicking, it's just this animalistic, like, honey bag. It sounds like Popeye. It sounds like he's turning on the chainsaw that is his shin. That's going to cut it in fucking half.
Oh.
That's what it really sounds like to me.
Does.
And what's this next one?
Well, it can only be 2 of them, and 2 of them are bad. Bad News Bears is coming, but which one is it? Is it hot or is it not? We're about to find out.
Okay, I didn't see the whole card, but I did see some of it.
I saw the whole card. I saw the whole card.
Am I going to be very a happy camper?
Yes, you will. You're going to see some interesting stuff.
Hey,
though.
Geoff, why don't you turn your lights on so we can see you?
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to know what you're doing with your.
I'm literally just going to have my balls out in my hand, and I'm going to chicken heart you the whole time.
Don't do that.
Batwing. We need to keep this safe. At least
bad enough. No, don't fuck it. Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him.
No, we're about to get the Batwing or the goat.
Oh, there we go.
All right. Baby,
so
turn the lights down low.
Jeff, don't do it. Don't do it.
If we start hearing freaking the R. Kelly bump and grind song going on,
Listen to me. There's a good chance we're gonna get the banhammer already as it is. We don't need the banhammer from everything.
Hey, none of the
Jeff,
band hammer. Y'all
every time you stand up, I get sad. I get very sad, Jeff.
I'm very worried. Yes.
Scared, really.
Oh.
And who's coming out first?
Oh.
It's Ken Shamrock.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Ken Shamrock is on this card.
Wait.
He's ready to go.
What name did he use? Because all I saw was 2 other fights here, and he was not there. I did not see.
This is when he was Ken Wayne Shamrock. This is after Gumi, where he was Wayne Shamrock. So he started to use Ken Wayne Shamrock because he wanted to be Ken Shamrock, his real name.
I don't see that there.
That's fine, but that's fucking Ken Shamrock.
Oh wait, no.
Why he's wearing boxing gloves?
Why is he wearing boxing gloves? Are you sure that's him?
Oh no, maybe
Are
that's
you
not
sure
Ken
that's
Shamrock.
Vince Toretta? I think that might be Gregory Smith.
That might be Gregory. It looks like, Jesus Christ, he looks like Ken Shamrock.
Yes, he does.
He looks a lot like Ken Shamrock. Fuck what you heard.
Ken Shamrock just wanted to change his name so he could do a boxing match and get.
Wait. Because when he was a pro wrestler, his name was Vince Torelli.
Yes. Now, if this is Funaki coming out, then we know that's who it is.
Okay, so. Oh, that's supposed to be Funaki first. Oh, yes. Jesus Christ! That's not Shamrock. That's a good fucking Ken Shamrock lookalike, though. God damn.
That is a good doppelganger.
That is an amazing Ken Shamrock lookalike in boxing gloves. How are you going to do a pride fight in boxing gloves?
I have no idea, but we're about to find out that that's a bad idea.
Or maybe this is a boxing match?
No, I don't think it is. I think he just wanted to wear the boxing gloves.
Really? Well, Jeff, this is a good test of your theory right now. If it's Funaki,
we'll see.
We'll see what's going to happen here, because this is Funaki. It's absolutely okay. Let's see who's coming. We see Young Boys. This is a boxing match.
Oh, this is a boxing match.
Oh,
wait, who is that?
I have no clue whatsoever. We're about to find out.
He's got an amazing Jerry curl. I'll give him that.
Well, he's got an amazing Jerry curl, and he's got an amazing ABBA freaking intro in here. Oh,
he's going to step over the ropes.
Yeah, he looks like.
Okay, here we go. I really think that's Ken Shamrock.
Hey,
okay,
look,
here's the announcement.
Like, for real. That's what I thought it was, too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Frank Lobman.
Oh, I thought that was a Jerry curl. Those are corn ropes.
Yes. Come on, announcer. That is Wayne Shamrock. Okay,
Ken Shamrock.
That's Ken Shamrock.
Thank you. How dare you make me fucking doubt that that's good old Ken Wayne Shamrock, you son of a bitch. And he is fighting the guy who is probably now the bodyguard for Migos. Okay, so Ken Shamrock in a kickboxing fight right now.
Okay, this is going to be interesting. This is new.
This is different.
This is
this man with the ponytail and the long.
Is that Gangrel over there? What the fuck is that shit?
No, that's not Gangrel. Stop it.
It's a joke.
That's the actor from the old Beauty and the Beast television show that Sarah Connor was on.
Wow. Only on CBS prime times on Wednesday nights.
Jesus Christ, how do you remember that?
Air Force, head trauma, things stay, some don't.
Yeah, but you were like 3 when that was on television?
I was 7.
Oh, okay, my bad. All right, so here's Ken Shamrock's kickboxing style.
Jeff, please explain
Jeff,
what's going on here.
We're in your wheelhouse right now, Jeff.
Yeah, well, so he's moving to his strong side, right? So that's one of the things that I always appreciate about kickboxing, particularly the Dutch style. They always try to move you to the right leg. But I teach that in boxing because the problem is you're always going to fight right-handers, and right-handers always try to move to their left. So if you move to the right, you're automatically going to be cutting off their ability to use their lead hook. Now, they'll probably be able to jab you, but if you're good at timing, then you can use that, and you can counterpunch by slipping while you move to the right. If you slip to the right side, come to the outside of their jab, counter across the top. Teaching boxing that way, most boxing coaches are going to tell you to move to the left like all the time. But if you can only move one direction, then you're terrible at fighting. So that, I mean, if anything is indicative of the state of disrepair that boxing is in, to me, the unilateral need to move in one direction is just stupid.
See in line the what was it, the Fury versus Wilder fight?
I don't even bother wasting my time watching garbage. I could literally go into the backyard and watch a dog take a shit and watch something that's emblematic of boxing to that caliber.
Ken keeps leaving himself open every time he throws a kick. He leaves his fucking whole face open. And if this guy just
Ken's real bad.
Look at that.
That's
boy.
Thing that you see in a lot of Thai schools is, people try to generate force by dropping their arm, right? They do that thing where they flip their hip over, which is good. You want to roll your hip, but to drop your hand at the same time is just really piss poor training.
Yeah, that really fucking is.
Because it trickles into other aspects of your stand-up game, and you see it.
Because you see every time Ken gets hit right now, he's bringing those hands down every time.
Yeah, but that's sloppy coaching. Some coach there was like, oh, it's all right. He'll be turning sideways, oblique, so he doesn't need to protect himself.
Boy.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
For him to get hit with that left hook right there, except he dropped his hands. I'm watching that kind of shit.
Also, I'm watching him just get kicked on the inside of his ankle, and as soon as he got kicked on the inside of his ankle, he was fucked.
No counter for it.
Yeah, there's no count. See, Ken Shamrock was a great freestyle wrestler and catch wrestler. And this takes to what you were talking about earlier, Jeff. When you learn all these other disciplines, you're learning. And like I said to you, if you're a fucking grappler, don't worry about learning boxing because you're just going to learn enough boxing to get knocked out.
Yep, exactly.
And this is the perfect case of it right now because this guy obviously has more of a boxing background, and Ken's in some fucking trouble. And he's getting yelled at by a guy wearing a scrunchie in his hair. You never want to get yelled at by a guy with a scrunchie.
Is this the pre-books Fabio going on?
Yelled at by.
That is actually Greg the Hammer Valentine. He took some time off from wrestling just to help him get ready. No,
he got in shape.
That's the actor. That's Kevin Sorbo, actually.
Ooh, Hercules. Yes.
Hercules.
Yes, exactly. That's Kevin Sorbo in Ken Shamrock's corner right now.
Jeez, you're about to name the freaking Sunday night a freaking the WGN. Hercules. All I gotta do is Lucy Lawless and have freaking Xena afterwards.
Oh, Xena Warrior Princess. Yeah.
Lucy Lawless is still the best because she fucking literally goes on these protests where they take hostage whaler boats and shit, and she posts pictures of her pee bottles on fucking Twitter while war crying because she has to piss in bottles on the boat.
By the way, when she was on Spartacus, still very good looking.
Oh, of course.
Activism.
Yes. Yeah. Activism.
Yeah, but she's one of those who actually doesn't care, and she'll go on these fucking whaler boats and take them hostage with people.
See,
not the happy-go-lucky whaler protesters who have the pepper ball guns, the ones with actual guns who then steal the fucking ships. She's a fucking maniac.
She's a pirate.
Yeah, she's a goddamn pirate.
Right? Hell yeah. I'm just hating.
I am not enjoying this fight whatsoever because Ken Shamrock definitely could have just wrestled and this would have been actual entertainment. But no, this is not entertainment.
You see, this is the problem with Ken Shamrock. And I love Ken, but Ken always wants to try and do something outside of his realm. And he doesn't understand that the only thing he's lucky with right now is this guy is absolutely a tomato can. But
Yeah,
Ken
that guy-
is not that much less of a tomato can.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
and this dude definitely has like some Ernesto Hoost type kicks, and he's just not as good as Ernesto Hoost, but he has some Hoost type kicks.
Yeah, I'm thinking he might be. I'm thinking more Maurice Smith.
Yes. Okay.
I'm seeing Maurice Smith. I'm thinking this is a Maurice Smith trainer, but this is like, oh boy.
Oh God.
Oh boy, Kenny. Oh, here we go.
Ooh.
Slut punches.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Go down.
yeah.
hold
That was a
on.
kick to that thigh. That was a kick to the thigh.
Way to take.
No, that
Hold on. Geoff, did you see what I saw?
Did you see a dive?
I think I saw a fucking dive.
I saw a kick to the thigh that looked like that hurt like
Rewind
fuck.
that shit again. Rewind that shit again before we see fucking Kevin Sorbo talk to Wayne.
All I saw was the right
Yeah.
overhand that came down.
No. Watch right here. Watch right here.
Dropped left hand,
Here it comes. Bink.
left hook, back.
Right there,
overhand,
that
another overhand.
kick to that leg. That kick to that leg was the one that put him down.
Yeah, but he fucking bent the wrong leg.
No, he didn't.
Watch again.
He's trying to stand up on the leg. He tried to stand up on that. Look at that again.
That's a fucking dive. Get the fuck out of here.
Ah.
That was a fucking dive. I know a fucking dive when I see a dive. Okay, I should know when I see a dive, even if fucking Shawn Michaels fucking before the Rockers broke up is hanging out with Ken Shamrock in the corner. All right. Oh, that brings me to my next favorite point, James. Geoff had never seen Shawn Michaels in his life, but when I was helping Geoff move some stuff in his storage, we found he won this in an auction. It's the old Shawn Michaels Heartbreak Kid hat.
Yep.
Oh, the double hat? The double hat?
No, not the double, but the one that you put on and it looks like a fucking
Motorcycle hat or like a
yeah,
steamboat
motorcycle hat.
Yes.
Fuck you, Renee. Don't say that. That was a fucking dive. A guy has a way of eating pizza, and all of a sudden, that's the reason why not to listen to me. Because I eat pizza.
Although I have to ask this question: is the pizza cold when you eat it? Because like I don't know, I still don't understand how the.
I posted a video of how to do it.
I understand that. I saw that, but I don't understand because like if it was hot, the cheese would be falling off the sauce. But
no, it doesn't.
Okay. All right. Anyway,
if you take the plate quick enough, it flips back down and you don't lose no cheese. As you saw, the cheese melted right on my lip and went in my mouth. Geoff, have you seen how I eat pizza upside down yet?
I saw it in the video you posted yesterday.
Exactly. It's not going to make the toppings fall.
Not fold it like a New Yorker.
No, I just eat it upside down, and it's real simple. It works every fucking time.
But why?
Everybody else, because it tastes better. Think about it. What are you tasting when you put a pizza slice in your mouth? You're tasting the dough. You're tasting the crust, the bottom of the dough. That is the flattest flavor on the pizza. Where's all the flavor?
Yeah, fair enough.
It's on the topping side.
Oh no, it makes logical sense. I just don't understand how you eat it because usually I'd have like a mess on my lap if I ate it upside down.
I've been doing it since I'm 8 years old. I've mastered the craft.
Okay.
It's like if I ask you, how do you fucking get a bicep crunch out of anywhere at any fucking given time? You just know how to fucking do it.
Thank you, yes, thank you, Mr. Brower, for teaching me the skills that I learned I use on everybody. He taught me terrible things. Jerry Brewer, Charleston, South Carolina. Thank you for teaching me those terrible things because I hit them on everybody.
All right. Uh-oh.
Oh,
No.
here we go, boys.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yay. Yay. Why is he wearing boxing gloves?
Because he's fighting Maurice
What?
Smith. He's fighting Maurice
No.
Smith. Yep.
Oh, no. They're going to make him kickbox. They're going to make Uncle Suzuki kickbox Maurice Smith. Well, yeah. Listen, some people have to master different things, Renee, okay? I mastered that very well.
Yeah, you mastered bacon really well.
You mastered pizza. I had to master computers and everything and how to bicep crunch a human being from any place in the world.
I love the fact that Uncle Suzuki here, this is Pretty Boy era Uncle Suzuki, and you can see the Sith Lord taking over in him.
The dark side is there in the tiger beat still. Yes.
Even though he's wearing all white, he is still ready.
Yeah.
He's like,
the
you
dark
want to fuck me?
Good.
Fuck me? No, fuck you. You motherfuckers put me in here with Maurice Smith.
Oh, the
This
dark
is
side has
bullshit.
Good.
Such bullshit that Uncle Suzuki has to fucking
Kickbox
against fucking Maurice Smith. Fucking, this is MMA. Make Maurice Smith fucking.
Oh no, they're gonna freaking have Maurice Smith in full freaking gear here.
And for the record, this match happened in Kobe.
Is this the? I saw this one was in Nippon. I thought this was in Nippon, Japan.
No, because okay, I'm looking at this card right now, and okay, so half of it's one. Okay, so whatever's supposed to be episode 1 is actually parts of episode 2. Wait, no, what the fuck? It's episode 1 and 3. Episode 1, 2, and 3 put together.
Oh.
Awesome.
So we have no idea what the fuck we're watching because here we go. Shamrock fought on day 1. So what the fuck did they take from day 1? You got fucking Boss Rutan beating fucking Ryushi Yanagisawa in 43 seconds. We saw that. But
Yes,
Minoru Suzuki fights on that. Then you go to day 2. From day 2... Wait, no, what the fuck? Day 2 is the one. That's Boss Rutan versus Fuke. And then from fucking day 3, that's where you get this Maurice Smith versus Minoru Suzuki. So where the fuck is this Ken Shamrock kickboxing bullshit from?
I have no idea. It needs to die where it was, because that was awful.
Dude, there's no way to fucking tell what these fucking fights are.
Well, good. Then it's a surprise. Sometimes you just have to appreciate the spontaneity of a thing.
Well, no, because it's bad enough that I'm having to watch Minoru Suzuki do a goddamn kickboxing match against fucking Maurice Smith.
Hey, don't hate the spontaneous boners.
No, this is horse shit right here. This is absolute horse shit. That they're forcing Minoru Suzuki, who's going to become the fucking Pancrase. There you go. Fuck him. Fuck me? No. Fuck you. There you go. Fuck that shit. Let's go, Uncle. Come on. Don't you fucking don't stand up. Fucking take his ass down every fucking time. Fucking snap an armbar off with those fucking boxing gloves. There you go. Fuck him. Come on, Uncle Suzuki. Stay inside. There you go. Fuck him. You fucking teach these motherfuckers a lesson trying to put you in a goddamn fucking kickboxing match. You fucking grab him and you dump him right on his fucking head with a goddamn German. Come on. Fuck that. Let's go. Come on, motherfucker. Oh, you piece of shit. There you go. Go under him. Fuck him. Hold him against the ropes, you big motherfucker. You can't get him off you? Him just a little guy, and he's still fucking you up. Him still able to fucking get on the inside. There you go. Keep those fucking hands up. The fucking grace of Uncle Suzuki here. Never fucking boxed a day in his life, and he's still fucking holding off against Maurice Smith. One of the fucking K1 fucking greatest of all times. Fuck you, Maurice Smith. You fucking cunt. Look at that. There you go. Grab him again. Fuck him. Fuck him. Now slam his ass. There you go. Come on.
I mean,
I love the vehement hatred. He just let the dark side just flow right through you.
Fuck this. Come on, Uncle Suzuki.
Good.
Come on. Yeah, there you go. Fucking knee him back. Now you fucking grab him and you side headlock take his ass over right fucking now. Fuck him. God damn it.
I love the jet freaking trunks that he's wearing.
Here we go. Come on. Here we go. There you go. Yes! Single leg. There you go. That's the way it goes. You want to fucking do a kickboxing match, you'll learn real quick what happens when you're in there with Uncle Suzuki. Oh, yeah. Okay. There it was. That was your fucking straight shot to the chest? That ain't shit. Ooh, here we go. Get under him again. That shows you how tough Uncle Suzuki is. He's facing one of the greatest K1 boxers of all times, and he's still standing. Taking his best kicks and knees. Look at that. Look at that. Still got the leg. No, K1 kickboxers.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Taibo. That dude was a world champion like 6 years.
Well, that's your fault.
Yeah, I forget his name, but he was a multi-time world champion.
So was Don the Dragon Wilson. So remember that.
That
was your guy?
Uh-oh.
Look at that. There you go.
Run.
Oh, yes. Yes. Look at him run for his life into that fucking rope. Oh, my God. Please, no, Please, no, Mr. Suzuki. Please don't take me down. There you go. Drink that fucking Japanese miracle water.
Yep, Billy Blank.
Yep, that's who it was. Billy Blank. Thank you.
He wasn't champion all those years. It was his flat top that was champion.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, before he was bald, he did have a flat top.
Look at that. Maurice Smith's like, no, man, I don't want to be in this fight no more.
This is some bullshit. He's taking me down.
Exactly.
Glove off.
Why what?
He's got a glove off.
I've never seen that before.
Oh, they're doing one round of boxing, one round of grappling.
Yes.
Oh no!
Yes, yes.
Life is about to get a whole lot worse for Maurice.
Yes. Oh yes. Come on, Maurice. Let's see what you got now. Come on, Uncle Suzuki. There you go.
So you're gonna bring. How we used to do the combatives matches. So we did like a round of jujitsu, starting from our knees. And then we stood up and did Pancrase, and then the third round was like all strikes enabled.
Nice.
Like closed fist and MMA gloves.
There you go.
Yeah, how many of those fights actually got to that?
Look how scared.
Yeah, that's
remember how
Maurice Smith. Everybody get fucked up in the first round, but I mean, it was cool though. I won a competition at Fort Sill that way. I cleared out 6 weight classes.
I'm sorry.
You
you're
guys
at Fort Sill.
You notice how Maurice Smith was so fucking gun-ho on coming forward and attacking originally, and now his whole fucking game plan has changed?
Run like fuck.
Stay back. That's right, you fucking pussy. Come on, Uncle Suzuki stayed face-to-face with you that entire first round. Now come get this ass whooping, you motherfucker. Come on, Uncle Suzuki. Look at this. This is fucking wonderful. Look at that. Suzuki doing the right thing. He's holding the hair in place because he knows he's got the photo shoot after this because he's a handsome motherfucker. And he's ready to fuck Maurice Smith up, and he's not getting his face fucked up for this. He's got a $20,000 contract to be in Japanese Tiger Beat magazine right after this fucking shoot. He's going to be in the Japanese Calvin Klein ad because he's the most handsome bad motherfucker on the planet. Look at him. He's like, oh, go ahead. Throw those kicks. They're allowed now. But I'm also allowed to just grab you and take you the fuck down. So you better pray to God the ropes save you at all times. That's right. Stay close to the ropes, you little bitch. Come on. There you go. There you go, Uncle Suzuki. Oh, yeah. Oh, you fuck yeah. You better fall into those ropes. You better pray to fucking God, you piece of shit. And I like Maurice Smith, but still. Come on, Uncle Suzuki. There you go. There we go. Look at this.
I like this guy. No offense.
Come on, you little pussy. Come on. Let me put a dress on you, you fucking dodging son of a bitch. Oh, you want to throw Suzuki? Are you stupid? There you go. Come on.
Are you
Suzuki's
stupid?
holding down the corner. He's just like, you can try to throw me all you want, motherfucker. You're in my world right now. Oh, God, how great would it be if Maurice Smith, since Suzuki's in his head so bad right now, just threw a high kick and knocked out Maurice Smith right now? That would make me so fucking happy.
Got crushed by that Jits guy. When he
by Gabe Gonzaga, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was the luckiest head kick in the history of MMA, okay?
It was so good.
Get that leg.
And I was a Crow Cop fan, but man, that shot was, I mean, that was
that was
ironic shit in the world.
Yeah, but you got to remember that was also Mirko Crow Cop, I want to say 3 years after he should have retired. He should have retired after the fight with Fedor.
You know, he was like a senator in Croatia or some shit.
Still is.
Oh, is he really?
He was a cop. He was a Croatian officer. Then he became a part of, he became a senator in Croatia. But by that point, after the Fedor fight, he should have just retired. It was a draw, but it was a real draw. You know what I mean? It wasn't one of those political draws. But he still stuck around afterwards. Then he got dropped right on his head by fucking he got knocked out by fucking
Randleman.
Yeah, Kevin Randleman, and after that it was just
rest in peace, Kevin Randleman. God.
Yeah, rest in peace. Because Kevin Randleman was a wrestling fucking monster. Now I want you to see the bullshit of this right now. Now they got the boxing gloves back on, and watch how Maurice Smith acts like a bitch now and tries to charge the whole fucking time. Look at that. He's not even fucking waiting. Look at that fucking man. That is a man's man, and he's waiting right in the middle for him. Fuck you. I'm going to take the fucking center. You're still in my world, even if we got on your fucking kickboxing gloves. Fucking, come on. Come on, you motherfucker. Oh, yes, there you go, Uncle Suzuki. I'll still take you down with boxing gloves because I've come to realize who you are. You are Maurice Bitch. You're not Maurice Smith. You're Maurice Bitch. And anytime someone fucking comes towards you, you get scared. That's right. Run away. Run away. Do your little fucking hokey shuffle.
Didn't freaking Maurice Smith do that to freaking Couture? And that's how.
Oh, armbar! 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 Tap, you piece of shit! Tap! Did he tap?
Oh, yeah, it was a tap.
Hey! Even with your boxing gloves, you got choked out, you fucking motherfucker. Look at him, he's not even getting up. That was an arm bar. An arm bar. The pain of the arm bar passed out, you kickboxing bullshit. Oh, he broke my elbow. He broke the elbow. I'll never fight K1 again. Fuck you. Sorry, folks.
Look at Matt Hume in his short shorts, though. I mean, look at that dangerous little man.
Oh, that was the best. I need a cigarette after that one. I feel like Alex Jones. Goddamn right wing's coming for us. I'm sorry, folks.
For Maurice Smith's elbow is uber fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just learned a very valuable lesson. Don't fuck with Uncle Suzuki. Was it as good for you as it was for me, guys? That was wonderful. How far along are we on this now, James?
We're almost to the end, so I think we should just keep going. I mean, I for one am entertained by this.
How many more minutes left in it?
Seriously, we've got like 11.
Oh, fuck yeah. Let's just fucking ride it out to the end.
I mean, I might as well.
I love it. Do you guys have any understanding how much that fucking made me happy?
Yeah, we could hear it all.
We heard it all.
Shit.
I have ears.
Jerry, do you see this guy's permed mullet?
Oh, I do.
Matching lime green fanny pack.
Yo, he's like the guy from. I know you didn't watch it, EA, but if you watch the last Dance with Michael Jordan, there was a security guard there, John Wozniak, unfortunately passed away this year. Had the same type of hair and was the only man to stone cold kill Michael Jordan in a contest and live to tell the tale, and then show up later on with a all-black Chicago White Sox baseball jersey with the fanny pack and the freaking pants.
Excellent.
And that freaking mullet and with the chains. I mean, the dude was on another level of drip.
Speaking on another level,
BRB.
how great is Minoru Suzuki?
Oh,
That was fucking awesome.
he was
Awesome.
Freaking that everything from even his Instagram, him talking about his socks is amazing.
He armbarred him wearing boxing gloves.
Yes, I know.
He armbarred him wearing fucking boxing gloves.
The second ever UFC champ in boxing gloves.
Yes.
Second
That's right.
ever.
Maurice Smith was the second ever UFC champion.
Yes, beat Mark Coleman.
Yeah, he did. He beat Mark the Hammer Coleman.
Yes, he did.
Like I said, Maurice Smith, nothing to fucking, sleep on. He was a fucking animal.
Yeah. No, he was a great fighter, and I enjoyed him. I enjoyed watching the 30 for 30 about him and him talking about everything with his daughters and all that. Freaking, unfortunately, he brought his daughters to the Fedor match where he got beat up.
Oh yeah.
Brought his little girls there, and he's like, "I'm sorry," but then he got remarried, and his second wife has a teenage boy, and he's teaching him the Hammer House way.
Okay.
So we might have another, which I'm super excited because he was even wearing a Kevin Randleman shirt and everything. I was like, oh,
nice.
Yes, there is another.
Man, Kevin Randleman, he never got credit for just an amazing athlete he was.
I love his hustle stuff so much.
Yeah.
You know this.
Absolutely. He would have had a second career in pro wrestling without a doubt.
Yes.
I think he would have been a bigger star than Brock Lesnar because he had more charisma than Brock Lesnar.
Absolutely. He had it in freaking just buckets. Just all he had to do was come out there, jump, and then oh, there it is. Oh my God, what the fuck is this?
Who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck is this guy? What the fuck is this?
This is some South African cat.
No. That's Australian. That's a kangaroo, sir.
Oh, that is a kangaroo. I don't know.
Is this the son of the fabulous kangaroos?
That is not Al Costello's son. I'll promise you that. That guy, that is the fucking, in 94, this kid had a dad bod. He would have been a fucking heartthrob right now.
Oh, yes, he would have been. Oh, God.
He definitely drank a shoey right before this fight. He had a Vegemite sandwich with a shoey right before this fight.
Hey, that shoey driver is now going to be on my team here next year, Daniel Ricciardo. Mr. I'll do a shoey in front of Formula One crowd.
Hey, some people are that fucking nuts.
Oh, he's that nuts. After you drive a Grand Prix, take your shoe off and drink champagne out of it because I'm Australian.
There you go.
He needs a Victoria Bitters.
Yeah, Victoria Bitter. Hell yeah.
A big VP long neck.
Yeah.
Fucking cunts.
Oh God, I do love Victoria. That's fucking delicious.
I love the fact that Australians always talk whenever they make a statement. It sounds like they're still asking you a question while they're making the statement.
Yeah, see,
we're gonna go to the bar. We're gonna have a beer. We're gonna go fuck with some kangaroos, and then we're gonna go try and catch us a fox bat.
Exactly, and we're gonna go have some Are we gonna go for some macas?
Oh boy!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
It's Funaki. Ask and you shall receive.
Oh God!
Oh, I love it.
Oh boy!
Oh God!
Eric, give me a pair of those damn boots.
The kick pads, you mean?
Sure.
Those are kick pads. They go over your wrestling shoes. I have a pair. I'll give you one.
Oh my God!
I need the bandana in my life.
Ones because bright green really makes my complexion look good.
You tell me what color you want. I can order you a pair tomorrow.
I want bright orange. I want bright green.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, bright green.
All right. I'll order you a pair tomorrow. Just we'll talk about it after we get off air. Because I know the person who makes those ones specifically. That's where I get mine from.
That's the same place where I got that wonderful mask you gave me back in the day.
No.
Oh, no, is that different?
that mask. Okay, the distributor gets the mask from the same place I get the kick pads.
Okay, all right.
Matter of fact, hold on.
Are you good?
Sorry, I got a myriad of laughs, and that's one of them where I'm just like keep laughing.
That was awesome.
Oh no. So EA I have a Sakuraba Dream wrestling mask that he wore when he came out and signed with Dream.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I'm so jealous.
I wore it during I did the Luchador freaking one night for Halloween where I wore a suit with the freaking mask on.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's the actual Sakuraba mask. Okay. So I have the gear bag here.
Oh,
these are the
gimmick
kick pads that you get. Yeah, you see, you have the wrestling shoe, and then you put on the other side. You put this through the wrestling shoe. These have been stretched out because I wear them with wrestling boots. But you actually slide these on first. I'm going to show people right now because no one knows how to do this the correct way.
Right.
You put the kick pad on. You then put the wrestling shoe. Well, hold on, damn it.
Holy shit, we got a Darce attempt here, folks, actually, while EA is showing this.
So I've started using boxing boots now.
Right.
I just prefer how boxing boots feel. Especially how I throw my kicks. So what you would do is you would put this on over first, your shin pad, you put it over your knee, since a lot of people don't get this. You would then put on the wrestling shoe, you would tie it all the way up, and then you fit this through, you slide it down to cover everything, just for pro wrestlers out there who don't have etiquette. And when you're done, well, I need new kick pads too, damn it. I need to get a sponsor to fucking order me some new ones, because these are all stitched and handmade. And then this is the end result. This is what it should look like.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Fucking Renee.
Oh no, Funaki. Oh no. Poor Ozzy he was trying hard, but Funaki got him and made him his biatch because it is fucking Funaki.
See, what really pisses me off is I got these. These came in a week before we went into quarantine, so I still haven't got to break these in yet. And I really like these ones. These are the ringside boxing boots.
Yeah,
you know, pretty good. I'm not flat on the floor. It has a little bit of a heel, more so than most boxing boots. So there's a little bit more support.
That's actually really funny because I used to box in wrestling shoes instead of boxing boots.
Really?
Yep, because
because I saw the pair you had.
You did. I like the flat heel better because I fight in the European style, so I get way up on my toes, and it was easier for me to get the additional height that I wanted if I didn't have a heel, because I didn't want to drop my weight down onto my heel, right? You never want to be like backpedaling like that. So because I had that extra space, it always kept my heels off the ground.
Well, here, I'm going to show you why I switched to these. Hold on, let me grab my boots.
So Geoff, as he's doing that, explain to me, what are your thoughts about the training video that Mike Tyson showed last week?
I mean, for how old he is, his speed is still pretty good. I mean, he's strong. He will never be more than a shadow of his former self. But if he's fighting, who was it that they were talking about? Was it
Shannon Briggs?
Oh, Shannon Briggs. Oh, that's Jesus Christ. Shannon Briggs is going to get hurt.
Oh, no, that's terrible. How could I ever want that to happen?
Oh, God.
Oh, please don't do that fight. I don't want to see Shannon Briggs get the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah, because Mike Tyson, I mean, both in a state of decrepit disrepair.
Okay.
I mean, you have to realize that a decrepit Mike Tyson is still able to eat a normal man's head off his shoulders.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Shannon Briggs is not much more than a normal man, so
just with a good promo. So these are wrestling boots. These are my wrestling boots that I've had now for close to 15 years. I've had these. As you can see, the leather still holds up because they're a real leather. These were custom made to my foot. I like them, but the problem is this, and this is why I switched to boxing shoes. The Achilles support for the Achilles tendon in these high-end wrestling boots. That's what helps me more, because with these, I got to wear 2 pairs of shoes. And to be honest with you, after years of having wrestling boots, that's the better one. This one is held together by sports tape, just like every other wrestler. So if I actually go through the years of black sports tape that I've had,
it's like a tree.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if I actually start peeling, there's sports tape and electric tape holding the mouth closed.
You can see which years were the lean years with the electric tape rather than the sports tape.
Yes.
The drought years were the electric tape.
Listen, the electric tape was a good, cheap fix. See, look, as you can see, we have layers upon layers of black athletic tape that for years held it. I think if I ever become famous, Geoff, I'm going to donate these to the Fight House so you could have these.
I'll put them in a shadow box up on the shelf.
We have a serious question from Rene Encarnacion. How many licks does it take to get to the center of an EA boot?
We're about to find out because we're fucking ripping away layers right now.
3.
3.
Jesus Christ.
If you don't chew on that, Eric, you're a bitch.
You're about to challenge the Puerto Rican freaking mouth there. I mean, come on. I mean, I've seen him rip like full freaking heads of lettuce like nothing. I was like, what the hell is wrong with you?
I was hungry.
He was hungry that day, by the way.
I hear that.
There we go. Come on down.
It's like cutting C4 with your teeth.
There we go.
I don't understand.
We finally got to the last layer of tape. Well, maybe.
Sorry, what is that? Is that a name for a hotel? Wi-Fi? What is C4?
C4 composition force explosive.
Okay. I know. So I'm joking.
You can see.
Oh,
years, I could fit my whole hand through.
Congratulations,
and,
you could twist the boot.
Yeah, that, and also if you look from years of wrestling, the soul is completely distraught on these.
Oh, look at that. That's
has no soul.
It definitely doesn't, but these held me up very well. This one held me up better, which, oh Jesus, I didn't even realize this. I kind of split the bottom of it into a ninja toe.
See, he was living Bushido before he knew about Bushido.
Well, this is the left boot, so if it gives you any idea which is my, let's see. This is the left, and this is the right. Can you guess which one I've been kicking with more in my life?
I believe you might be right leg dominant.
You think? Maybe just a little. But yeah, so I can't wait to break these in, because when I train to wrestle, I have my Asics. I have my yellow and green and silver Asics that I train in.
Oh, your shoes. You got the shoes back.
Yeah, I got my wrestling shoes back. So that's what I train in there. All that because I was trying to show you guys about kick pads. But yeah, Geoff, if you want a pair of those, I'm telling you, those things are great to train in.
Yeah, no, I want a pair. I'm gonna totally wear that shit.
Yeah, especially when you take kickboxing, it's so much easier to train in those.
Yeah, actually, EA was the one that showed me about the knee sleeves that helped my knees a ton in
those AMAs. Those AMAs are
those
the fucking best.
I wore them. Freaking everybody other than Samuel saw those and was just like, "What the hell is he wearing?" And Sam's just like, "He's back."
No.
He's back.
In pro wrestling, we have knee pads. We're called AMAs. Hold on.
As we get a shot, brought to you by Chubbies.
Oh, hell yeah. Look at that bottom. Fat bottom girls, they make the rockin' world go round.
You gotta do the drum beat afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. See, now we're talking about all this fun stuff. It's like, yeah. So I learned from the AMAs from him because my knees would hurt every time I was on the mat, and I was like, what the heck? It's the Oscar Schleider issue. And so, like, I finally put those neoprene sleeves on, like from Mueller that you get at Walgreens for like freaking $10, and those things saved my ass. Oh yeah, I never had a pain ever since.
That's cool.
I just wear both of them. Sir, that was a little Havana shower curtain, sir. Little Havana is the answer we're looking for. Or Isla Verde. The correct answer is Isla Verde. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing I wear. Like, I just usually walk around with just the, when I'm doing jiu-jitsu, just a gi or, board shorts. Those wonderful Hurley board shorts.
Yeah.
Back when I was in fighting shape, when I was like 100 pounds lighter, I used to wear the Atamas, but nah, not anymore. Couldn't find those, but I did find what were to be my second pair of MMA shorts.
Oh God!
The Puerto Rican Lion MMA shorts, complete with the Puerto Rican flag and the New York City background.
That's awesome. I love those shorts.
These are fucking horrible. I love them. Steve Carino's sister, Allison Danger, actually made these for me when she was still making gear. I just wanted to continue my agitation with MMA. I wanted to continually have wrestling gear as my ring gear.
Yeah, that's awesome. I watched that fight where you were wearing your onesie, and I was like, that's so awesome.
My singlet. Renee, I'm actually getting some ordered within the next 3 weeks, and I got 2 of them coming to you because I owe them to you.
I just love the entire thing. All you can hear is some asshole just yelling at you to get up and do other stuff.
Yep.
I don't know who that asshole is, but that guy, some fight trainer.
Here, to show, go to highspots.com. and go to knee pads because I want to show Geoff the AMA Deluxes. So with the AMA Deluxes, you have the knee pad that goes. It's a knee pad with a full sleeve pull up. You'll see what the padding looks like right now because they did something very important with padding that nobody does. They actually put side padding to go along here to keep the knee in place on top. Yeah,
that's a smart idea. But as soon as you said that, I knew exactly why they did that, and I was like, that is a good idea. Man.
Yeah. And so James is about to pull up the AMA Deluxes right now. Yeah, these are the ones. Now, as you see how they're designed,
yeah, brilliant.
And it's 100% soft. There's no metal in them. There's no nothing. It's literally just padding. It's the padding and the pull up itself. They're custom stitched. I love those things. Those are my favorite knee pads in the world for pro wrestling because they're designed for pro wrestlers. Those AMAs are great. I think, especially with how you train, and if you're training people's takedowns and everything, I think those would be a great asset to you to have those.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's awesome.
James, what's the price tag on the website right now? I think it's like $70.
Those are $70, sir.
Yeah, not bad at all.
They're $70, but they lasted me for. James, how long was I using those AMA pull-ups? 12, 13 years?
Yeah. I'm not just like small use either. Those are some serious usage. And here's the neoprene sleeves that I wear, and not the AMAs, but just the neoprene sleeves.
No, they're still AMA. They're still AMA.
They're just, but it's not it just doesn't have the padding there. It's just the neoprene.
Well, yeah, and I don't blame you for not using padding because you still do stuff where you throw knees and everything. But so in someone like Geoff's case, where Geoff doesn't have to legitimately throw strikes, I think something like that it would help him.
Way better save my poor old ass army knees.
Yeah, and they got elbow pads too. The elbow pads are pretty good. Let me see if they have them.
The elbow pads for $10.
Yeah, those are $10 rock elbow pads. Those work good. And
they even have the calf shin supports I might have to buy for my running.
Those are pretty good, actually. I've seen those before. I don't know much about them, but I have seen them. But yeah, I'll talk to you more about all this later. But
by the way, High Spots, if you need any nice sponsorships, we'd be more than happy to have you there. Highspots.com.
No, fuck.
Oh, I know. But still, hey, we're gonna say nothing bad about a future sponsor, okay? Whoever's gonna give us money.
Mike's not gonna give me no goddamn money, okay?
Oh, this is true.
Get that out of your mind. Mike's not gonna give us no money. But
not the last time you did what you did to him.
Oh, do I tell the truth?
I'm
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I told the truth. You couldn't sue me for slander because I was telling the truth.
This is true.
If it's not slanderous, then it's obviously the truth.
I mean,
and I like Mike. No, I like Mike, actually. I like Mike. I like George South. Yeah, I like Jake Manning. We get along better now. He's doing stand-up comedy. He seems to be happier in life. I like Jake Manning. Some of those guys are good, but Renee, you leave my tiger shorts alone, you motherfucker. These things are glorious. Okay,
we said they were from a shower curtain in Isla Verde. So while you were gone, but
listen to me. These shorts right here are the reason why I am a national treasure, okay? I am a stylista in the professional wrestling world, and I'm the only human being in pro wrestling who can wear half the shit I wear and get away with it. But now,
and getting away with it is a very, very tall. Yes, you've gotten away with some stuff that I don't even believe it.
Hey, I'm on a fucking award tour coming up because of these fucking shorts, and that's all I'm going to say about it. All right.
By the way, you pulled off a medium Jack Daniels shirt in a bar once and got women, and I don't know how that happened.
It's because it was
day.
Yeah, it was your Jack.
It was
Daniels
my
shirt.
freaking Jack Daniels shirt back when I was walking. When my walking weight was 180 pounds. When my walking, not in fight shape, weight was 180 pounds.
Meanwhile, I was still sitting at 275.
Yes.
Those were the gold days. So now, Geoff, we're going to actually do something a little different right now.
Okay.
This past weekend, we had a birthday. That birthday, I'll do this later. What am I doing? I'm going to talk serious for a minute. Take the glasses off since I'm being serious. This past Saturday was the 79th birthday of my trainer, my maestro, the man who helped me get to do what I love in life, Johnny Rods. I could give you a million Johnny Rods stories right now, but every last one of them has him cursing me out since the age of 14. Even when he's being nice, he curses me out. So,
well, in his defense, you probably did deserve it.
Oh, of course I did every time. Every fucking time. But Johnny, of course, is one of the baddest men to ever walk this planet. He was Vince Sr.'s hired gun. In his office, there's still the autograph right there that I've seen since I was a kid. To my top gun, Johnny Rods. Love Vince McMahon. And it's Vince McMahon Sr. It's Vince McMahon's father. This man has been wrestling. He wrestled in Madison Square Garden. His first card was 1967 at the age of 20 years old. And his last match in the Garden, I want to say, is like 1988. He had a big run and helped bring up such guys as Roddy Piper, Rocco Rock of the Public Enemy, Taz, Tommy Dreamer, the Dudley Boys, Matt Stryker, Angel of the Baldies, Prince Nana. I mean, there's a whole list of guys who's Johnny's trained or had a hand in training that are some of the best hands in this business, and it stands to this day. Johnny, I love you to death. Thank you for everything you've done. You are my maestro, my teacher. You're like a father to me. This isn't Canadian Club whiskey, but still, cheers. I love you so much. So for our bonus footage tonight, we're going to watch some Johnny Rods wrestling.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh.
From the Spectrum.
In Philadelphia.
Oh, I'm definitely on the Spectrum.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
And here comes, okay, who's he wrestling right here? Is that Mac Rivera? Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
And then the referee.
Which, sorry, I just got to say that because that was because Roddy in his 9, sir.
9.
Yeah.
All right.
Pennsylvania.
Philadelphia, one of the toughest
known
markets
for
to get over in.
known for their tolerance.
Yeah. So there he is, my maestro, my C. What hodgepodge of shows we have from Pancrase next week.
Exactly. I'm kind of like shocked that I mean, hopefully, the UFC doesn't get angry at us for showing those, but I did do a little talk about this on the podcast, but
Listen,
I did actually do a formal request.
We might get away with it because of Fight Island. Okay.
Exactly. And to this, Dana White, if you are listening, which I highly doubt you are, but if you do see this and you do hear this, if you need somebody to do Pancrase commentary, we'll be more than happy to stay up till like freaking 4:00 in the damn morning to do that. Trust me, I will do that.
Commentary.
I will do Fight Island commentary. If you need like the freaking 3:00 in the morning freaking commentary of all these idiots doing stupid stuff on the island when they're going to be freaking getting drunk because it's going to be like the Ultimate Fighter again, I don't care. I will do it.
It's going to be Enter the Dragon. If you want to know what's going on Fight Island, just watch Enter the Dragon.
So they're going to need to like GPS chip them and just know when they actually like start getting close to each other and then like pop it up like, oh, we got to fight.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what
music starts.
All right, James. So why don't you go ahead and take it home, sir?
Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Please like this on Facebook. We'll have this on YouTube shortly. Hopefully everything works out well and I don't have to do a bunch of edits on YouTube because, they're jerks. But for EA, I am JL. Thank you, Rat Salad Review. Thank you, Wayne Noon, for having us and letting us do this on your podcasting network.
He will be our special guest next week.
Oh, he will be our special guest. Even better.
We're bringing the boss back.
We're bringing the boss back. The boss is going to be in. Awesome. Well, everybody, please come watch that. We'll have that out there hopefully next week. We might actually do a special recording of that a little early if we need to.
Yes.
We might be looking for a Thursday night doing this live and off the cuff, but we will get that set up and we'll let everybody know on our Facebook page. So please go to Beyond Bushido Facebook page and like us. And that's where we're going to do most of our updates because unfortunately someone is really bad on the Twitter. So
yeah, I really am, aren't I?
Yes, you are. You're very bad.
For Johnny, for Hulk Hogan, for EA and James, thank you for tuning in this week, brother.
Oh, what you going to do?